Hello again, and welcome to my thrift haul. Today is Thrifty Thursday, and Thrifty Canucks. I will link the information below for the gals who host those two programs. And I have a little bit of a book haul from the Kirby church sale that my husband and I went to a month ago. Wow, it was a day trip. It's quite a jaunt from where we live, but you know, it was really so much fun to go. We spent a long time in there. The whole church is books. All the books are $1. So my husband was happy to find books for his collection, and I found a few books too, and we spent a lot of time browsing and chatting. So it was actually a really good day. And so let's get into it. Actually, I bought this at a thrift store for $1. The little hand there, that they were so precious. This little book's called A Brave Deed, and it was owned by Marjorie Ridd Bertelman, and it says February 25th, 1909. I could not find a copyright date in the book, but gosh, it's sweet. It's really nice paper in this little one, so that's the sweetest little book. And this book here is LCS Reference Library, Historic Ornament Element of Design. Beautiful, beautiful end papers. And let's see, this one here, the last copyright date for this one was 1901. And it's got beautiful prints in it, so that'll be very useful. Love that. So very excited about this book here. Fireplaces and buildings and architecture. So very, very nice book. And what a beautiful journal that one would make too. And then The Whale Warriors. I hadn't read this book yet. It's written about my brother-in-law, Paul Watson, and I was very happy to find it. And it will be some of my winter reading. And it was written, I believe, in 2007. Yes, copyright's 2007 for this book here. So I'm quite interested to read this one, as I hadn't read it before. I don't know why, but I didn't know it existed. Anyway, there you have it. The next 4 books are also from the Kirby church sale. And after Catherine had shown her haul last week, I felt kind of guilty because she bought the one book that was left with the leather puffy covers. Sorry, Catherine, I bought 4 of them. I'll share though. Anyway, the first one is R. Browning, and it was owned with love to Millie. And I did not find a copyright date in this book at all, actually. There's something written in Latin here from London, January 1833, but I don't believe this book to be that old. But beautiful, beautiful book. And then we have Walter Scott. Love the cover on this one. The spine has been obviously sun damaged, but the inside here is absolutely glorious with the gold around it and the marbling paper. And this one is Christmas 09 to Millie from your cousin. And the poetical works of Sir Walter Scott. And I did not find a date in this one either. And there's Mr. Scott. So I haven't done any research on these as of yet, so I won't be doing anything with them until I do some research on them. They're beautiful, beautiful books. And this one here is Tennyson, and again, the leather puffy cover with the gold embossing and beautiful paper. The paper in this one isn't as nice as the other two, like the feel of the paper. This one has a considerable amount of foxing in it, and this one's signed to Mrs. Frank Stinson, Blackstock, Ontario. And again, no date in this one either as far as copyright. The Queen Victoria, it says here, the Queen Victoria poem was written March 1851 by Alfred Tennyson, so that's interesting. And then the final little book here, well, little Shakespeare, and it's red, and with the leather puff and the embossing on it as well. And this one was also owned by Millie Gorley from Renfrew, and this one is August 12th, 1908. But it says Christmas 1909, so I'm not sure how that works, but anyway. And again, there isn't any copyright date in this book either. There's Mr. Shakespeare himself. And I'll be reading a bit in these books before I do anything with them, after I do some research to, make sure that they're not valuable. But they are beautiful. They would make beautiful journals, just saying. Anyway, that was my book haul from the Kirby book sale. And then the last little thing that I have, I bought actually at a thrift store 4 or 5 months ago. And it's from Sears Roebuck Company. And it's all these stamps. And it came with a little bottle of ink. I think the ink is still viable in there, but I can't get it open. Mind you, I haven't tried very hard either. But I wanted to give a try to see if these worked actually. I had washed them up, but I hadn't checked to see if they worked. It came with a ruler and a little marker to make sure everything's even. Yeah, so let's try out a little finger point here and see how this one works out. Some of them are quite worn, but on the bottom, yeah, that works fairly well, but the top part of that one there is gone. You can see where it's been pulled away, but that's okay. It's still kind of cool. Wipe that off. And then we have all the numbers and letters. I need to up my stamping game. Ah, there. Cool. That looks good. I haven't had this out since I cleaned it up, actually. Maybe I'll have to keep it out and make use of it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So, yeah. Everything was here, which was surprising. All right. Anyway, that's my little thrift haul for today. And I'll probably make use of these numbers and letters in journals, but I will practice before I go ahead and do them. But quite taken with this little box. Anyway, I shall return tomorrow with a new book that I'm starting. I have a commission for a pink book, very girly, with a bit of sparkle in it. So we'll be talking about that book tomorrow. Everyone stay well, and we'll talk again. Bye-bye.